Welcome back to the Nemesis Gaming League, where the grind continues. I am Puggles, here joined by my great co-host, and finally got a camera, Fishy. How are you doing today, Fishy?
I'm doing great, Puggles. It's great to see myself on screen, I gotta say. It's a first for me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alrighty, so we got a great night here of Venom action. We're starting off with Venom against Drakes, and then after this game, it's gonna be Venom against Orbit. Still, Venom right now they're looking 5-7. Drake's 6-7 currently, and Fishy, I know you did a little bit of research here about these teams and what's going on here. So you want to take control and tell us what you know?
Yeah, so we got a couple of scenarios going on for Venom here. They're playing Drakes and Orbit, who are both one win ahead of them, so both of these games could be very crucial to them, and if they beat either one, they're gonna jump ahead of them in the standings, as well as possibly three more teams, even if they only win one of the two today. And if they do win the two games, then they're tied with Bishops for the division lead to maybe even get a spot in the playoffs.
Yeah, that is certainly something to be playing for here. Those playoffs, they're creeping up. They're only a few weeks away. I think there's only 4 games remaining in the season, so definitely want to be ending the season on the right foot and making sure that you're in at least the play-in position. Obviously, jumping into the just straight into the playoffs is a great place to end as well. But um, I know a lot about Venom. You know a lot about Venom. Do you want to touch on who the players are and who's playing today?
Yeah, so both being from the Victory org helps here, Puggles. But Venom, of course, being with Milk, and they got Hydro. It looks like they accidentally joined the lobby, so we might have to get a new one restarted up here. Milk joined in the lobby early. Hopefully, we don't see some of that coming out in the games from him.
Yeah, that could be a little bad. He said he tapped out. Thanks, Milk. So yeah, you're saying Venom here.
Yeah, they've played good. A bit unlucky to be with the 5-7 record, but they have played a lot of good teams recently. Just getting some unfortunate losses, playing Ascension, playing Flame, Raptors, just the top teams in Challenger that they can't do too much about. They're seeing if they can bounce it back here against Drakes and Orbit tonight.
Yeah, and sorry, excuse me. And Drake's here. They also played, I think, a few of those top teams as well, along with Griffins, who they got the FF win over them. So, both of these teams they've been struggling throughout the past 2 weeks, but definitely not full of their own as they're playing some of the top teams here in Challenger that have already locked up those first seeds and top positions in playoffs. So I think we're gonna jump over to a bit of what you guys at home think that are gonna win here. We got some van vote in the chat here with the predictions. We got 85% going Drakes, 15% going Venom, and at home in the Discord we got 35 people going for Drakes and 21 going for Venom. So as we get into it, who do you have winning here, Fishy?
Well, I think we might have to restart getting into it. We only have two Venom players in the match right now. But regardless, I do think I'm gonna take Venom in this matchup. Even
Mm-hmm.
though it may be against the fans, it may be against them in Twitch and Discord, I just can't bet against the org victory guys here.
Absolutely. Um, Koala not playing here today, and I've received rumors that he hasn't been playing recently, so hopefully he is doing the best. But yeah, with the three of the other teammates, we got Milk, Grav, and Hydro, and then for Drake's, we saw him like just a second there. We have just looking for him. We have apparently Rai, Zuleta, and Geo all playing for them. That's their starting roster. So as we restart and make sure that all these teams are ready to actually start the game, yeah, we talked on it a little bit. Is that Venom can definitely jump up a few spots, get into a really good playing position, be one of those top teams, and not possibly, and threaten Bishops coming into this next week.
Yeah, and it's also big for Drakes here too, trying to be one of those 7-7 teams, pull ahead of all of the other 6-8 teams. And beating Venom could give him a huge tiebreaker coming the end of the season too.
Absolutely. These tiebreakers are so important, especially in the Challenger League when you have let's see here. We have six or four teams all tied at 6 and 7. I mean, it's just gonna get more and more cutthroat as the season gets on. But now that we actually have everyone in the game, it looks like the kickoff is gonna favor the Venom boys here early as Milk able to get past one Hydro, throwing it into this blue corner. Grav sending it off the corner out mid. None of his teammates wanting to commit as Geos is going to send it out and Milk has to recover and try to throw it out to Hydro. Hydro not able to make contact as Daydreams. He's going to stick with it slowly as Milk is up. He's going to keep it close. Gets 50 by 1. Hydro, his teammate, able to clean up, not able to make contact. Grav looking to go below Daydreams. But Daydreams standing tall. Milk up over 1. It could be a Daydreams just barely able to make it. Hydro looking for Grav in the middle. Grav puts it on target. Almost in. And Hydro, he's going to keep this pressure on. And so far, we've had so many Venom opportunities, just not able to find the back of the net yet.
And they're playing so calm in the opponent's half too. You don't see them rushing to these balls, but they're still finding each other and getting the passes away. It looks like Drakes, they cleaned it up now and they're looking for some offense of their own.
As Daydreams trying to pop it up, not able to follow it as Geo is going to go 50 the ball against Grav. Geo's just going to stay on it, work the corner. Zuleta there, throwing it off the backboard. Daydreams going to try and find the shot, not quite on target. As Grav receiving the pass from Milk, but not the touch that he wanted. As Daydreams passing it down to Zuleta in the mid. Gets it past one. Hydro awkward and not able to make the save. Drake's up early.
Looks like Zuleta was actually bumped into that ball from Milk. Or no, he just straight up beat him, and Hydro was not ready for Milk to get outright beat to that ball. So some good speed from Zuleta when it looked like Drakes had all the pressure going against him.
Yeah, and they're able to find a quick counter attack, and Zuleta finds some space as he looks to 50 against Hydro. Hydro managed to get it by him, tries to put it down to Grav, but Grav not able to read it as Milk gets 51. 50's 2, sends it up mid for his teammate, but nobody there to read it. As Hydro, he's in the corner, throws it off the backboard. Milk is up. He puts it down, but is saved away by Daydreams. A bit of a double commit there as Grav comes in to secure the ball touch as Hydro is going to leave it up. Zuleta able to beat him. Now he's working the corner. Milk able to put it out to Grav. Grav out to Hydro. Hydro, he's looking down for Milk, but it gets cut off by Geo. And the ball sitting in the blue corner. Nobody was ready to go for it. As Geo, a big demo. Milk not able to make the save. Zuleta gets a second.
And what a great counterattack from Drakes. You see Zuleta, he beats one, and he's just sitting behind the ball waiting for the pass. And a great demo off the ball from Geo opens up the net wide open for him. A great play out of the back from Drakes.
Now we look to Venom to respond. The first game hasn't been going their way so far, but there's still half a game remaining. It's a little bit of a double commit once again coming out from Venom. And the same two yet again going at it as Grav throws it mid for Hydro. Hydro's able to roll it up the back wall. He's going to try and follow it. Gets bumped off. Grav puts it past one, but not on target. Daydream sitting there. Low boost. Going to try and get a 50. But Zuleta able to clean up as last man for his team. As Geo, a banger of a shot on net, but not able to be put in past this Venom defense. They're going to need do a little more as Daydream's shutting down the breakout in the midfield. Grav not able to find a touch off of Hydro's pass, but Hydro is going to keep working it. Zuleta, big 50 there. Daydreams has an open net, not able to get there quickly as Grav stops it. Geo, another shot. Milk with a big save, putting his team still within 2. As Zuleta, the man that has been so impactful, tries to get it in again. And he's going to get a big pop-up. Milk needs to go on the backboard. He's going to send it down. Low boost, not able to 50. as Geo has so much space. He's gonna take it. He has an open net. Nobody's there to get back, and he's gonna score off an open net.
Some huge demos coming out from Drakes. I think Zuleta was there harassing the team in the backfield, just leaving Geo with a wide open net because I think Venom all left the net for boost, expecting someone else to be there.
Yeah, shoddy work there from the defense of Venom, but that's really something you cannot give up. As maybe we look to see something change up, or maybe Venom get a little bit of momentum going into this next game. But Graf, he's up quick to block one, gets a big demo, but none of his teammates are ready to respond. As Hydro throws it out mid, Zuleta's gonna miss it, but Daydream's able to clean it up, gets bumped off it for his efforts. Hydro keeps it up. Geo's putting it to the left wall. Grab able to clean it up. He's working it around. Gets the double tap. Not able to go in. Hydro sending it mid. Dangerous. He's got an own goal on the way back into the net. And interesting goal here.
Interesting's the best word for that. Looks like there was no pressure on Daydreams and he just accidentally popped that into his own net. And Venom, they're given a lifeline when they thought they just missed the best opportunity they've had.
Yes, Hydro, he almost found that double touch. An insane angle that would have been, and definitely huge momentum. But now they kind of get to laugh at the Drakes players as they look to bring this game back. Definitely possible. As Hydro, he gets by one, but not past Zuleta, the rock of this team so far. As Hydro looking for a demo, not able to connect. Rav is up. He gets the touch past one, but Zuleta, he's everywhere on the field. He gets it past two, and that's going to seal this game one for Drakes. Pretty convincing fashion, if I do say so, Fishy.
Yeah, I know. You know I love my demo plays, and Drakes, they used it to great effect in this game. Two of their goals coming off of huge demos, especially from Geo, even though he's at the bottom of the scoreboard. He really created a lot of those goals for Drakes.
Yeah, he really did. You know, opening up those lanes as Zuleta, definitely the player to be talking about in my opinion, getting 2 out of the 3 goals on only 2 shots, so he has 100% shooting accuracy right now, but insane accuracy, and he's just been the rock in my opinion. He's been able to set up his teammates, and he's also been able to lock down that defense when needed to. And you look over to Venom, and these are some of my previous teammates, and you know, I gotta look to Milk right now. Milk is probably one of the most mechanical players on that team, and I really want to see something from him. So far, it's been Hydro and Grav looking for those double touches and connecting, and Milk so far, he hasn't really been able to do that. So he's gonna be my player to watch out for, and hopefully he gets some improvement here.
Yeah, the whole Venom team have looked a little out of rotation. We saw a ton of double commits coming out from them, where they could have had open shots and they just run into each other. Hopefully they can clean this up for game 2.
Yes, we're already getting some pressure here from the Drakes. It's a shot from Zuleta, able to be quickly saved away by Grav, and now they're looking to break out. Hydro tries to get it past one, but Geo's there. Milk taking it up the wall. He's going to get bumped off. Daydreams has a free ball as he just pops it up for a teammate. Grav able to shut it down and get a dunk. Nobody in the net here. Hydro not able to put it on target or with enough power. But he scares Zuleta a little bit. Milk there. Daydreams a little bit of a pass, and yet again, Daydreams kind of been involved for both of these Venom goals.
That's pretty awkward from Daydreams. Both times he's been caught facing his own net. I'm not sure how that keeps happening for him, but Venom has been there to capitalize both times, credit to him. And they take their first lead of the series.
Yeah, and a big lead that they need to hold on to. A big bounce back as well from the last game. Is now the ball is in the blue half once again, but Zuleta, a one-man army right now, getting it past 2 of them. As Geo's gonna keep it in the midfield. Grav says no more, takes it into the blue half off the ceiling, not able to get back to it as Zuleta gets it past him. Daydreams, a little awkward here. Milk throws it off the post, but nobody from Venom ready for that. Hydro, the closest one, was all the way in his corner. As Zuleta's up, Grav a little awkward, but he's gonna catch up to it. Doesn't get it by 1, as Milk is gonna have to do something here. Geo is there, not able to get a touch. Milk gets it by 2, just 1 remaining. But Zuleta able to be the big last man as Daydreams. He gets the big stop there from a bit of a mistouch. Hydro staying on the ball, passing it up for Milk. But Zuleta once again getting the save and putting it out of harm's way. But now Grab, a big shot on net, a big save from Geo. And so far this game, Venom has all the pressure.
And another huge goal line stand from Drakes, but that's not what they need right now. They really need a huge clear to just get this ball out of their zone. Seems like they've been stuck in their own half for about 2 minutes here, and they don't show many signs of getting out.
They really don't. It seems like they do what they're doing now. They get it to the midfield, and that's about it. As Milk's going to throw it off the backboard, get the boost for his efforts. And he's just going to stay on the ball. He's going to try and follow it again, but Daydreams able to get it around him. This Grav throws it into the corner. Tries to catch up with it, but Geo able to get it out once again. One of these big clears is going to have to work for them, or else Drakes will concede. As that pass goes down to Daydreams.
Oh.
Daydreams, a beautiful shot top left, and he ties the game up.
And that's exactly what they needed. The space was behind Venom as they were going for the pressure. You see Daydreams just lurking in Venom's corner, ready for the perfect pass there from Zuleta. Great play from Drakes when they looked out of it in the first half of this game.
And that's a big bounce back as Daydreams, he's up again, puts it on target, but Geo, he's gonna shoot it right at Daydreams as Daydreams, he gets another one here.
Yeah, good kickoff there. Daydreams, I thought he might have had that double, and I even thought he might have gotten a save from Geo. He seems like he's everywhere right now, and sometimes in the wrong places.
Yeah, the wrong place indeed, as looks like he was typing there. Definitely not something you want to be doing on the kickoff, but Drakes get the pressure anyways as Daydreams passing it up into the corner. Zuleta is gonna follow it, and they're gonna get another goal, and it's falling apart here for Venom.
Yeah, that really looks like a mental error. You see Hydro, he just flipped the wrong way on the goal line. Again, not expecting that shot to come through. But Venom, they have to figure this out sooner or later, because you don't want to go 2-0 down in the series.
Yeah, 2 minutes remaining. They need to find life here as Geo, he's gonna get 50'd by Grav, and it's gonna stay in the blue corner as Zuleta gets it over Hydro. Geo following it around. Milk gets the big clear that they're gonna need to start this pressure. Daydream's gonna meet him there. It's not gonna work, and it might just go in. It's off the post. Grav is there to try and put it away, but Zuleta, another big save, getting the savior here. And Grav, he's keep putting pot shots on, and Zuleta's there to respond every time. But now Geo has an open net on the other way, and it's falling apart in our eyes.
And Venom, they really forced that opportunity there. You saw a double commit in the corner, both going for a weak angle shot that was never going to go in with how these Drakes are playing. They really have to just play calm, even though there's a minute 30 left. They have to take the chances that they're given right now.
Absolutely is. Zuleta, he's going to win the kickoff and try and pass it to a teammate. There's a few 50s go Geo's way. He tries to get the double touch, but a big demo. Smoke screens one of them, and Hydro, zero boost, not able to follow his touch. As he tried to get it to a teammate. But now Hydro, full boost, gets it by one, but Geo's just going to pop it up. Zuleta's going to try and beat Grav there. But Grav gets the better part of the 50. Hydro off the backboard, the ball's dangerous. Milk is there carrying it. Gets a big 50 in front of the net. And Grav, he just has to recover it at the midfield as a big double commit there from the Drakes. Not going to be punished here by Venom. His Daydreams just going to fly around the ball. Milk throws it mid for a teammate, but not able to follow it. And now, 40 seconds remaining, down by 3. Venom needs life immediately. As Milk goes off the backboard, it's going to go straight down. Milk reads it, not able to get the touch. 30 seconds remaining, they still need a goal. Grav putting on target, but Zuleta able to save it away. And now this might just do it for the game as Zuleta, he's going to break it out here.
Yeah, Venom needs something right now. I think they need that shot to go in, and I don't know, Puggles, I don't think there's enough time here.
No, I don't think so either. And it really does look like Drake's is going to go up 2-0 in the series. And Venom, they're going to need a reverse sweep to take this series at this point.
Again, it's Zuleta stepping up for Drakes. I don't know if I revealed this to you, Puggles, but I actually played him in the Titan League on Wednesday here. He subbed up for Dragons and really held his own, so honestly, I'm not too surprised that it looks like, I wouldn't say carrying, but definitely leading this Drake's attack.
Yeah, and he really is leading everything. He's got the most saves here, and now they're in a really tough position. It looks like Grav is gonna use a little bit of time to hopefully get a sub up, is what it looks like, as one of his players not able to get good enough internet connection, and it's really starting to struggle for him. And you know what, Fishy, if I wasn't casting this game, I would definitely hop in with the boys, run it back like some good old prospect seasons. Hopefully they give me the call here. But yeah, this series isn't looking too hot for them, especially if they're gonna need a sub.
I don't know if you're allowed to join in for him, but I know you want to at this point.
I
It's hard to see him
really
go
hope
2
so.
nothing down, I'm sure.
Yeah, and it looks like they're gonna get my teammate Lore here. Lore's gonna be subbing in for Hydro. So, those of you that don't know, the Venom roster at this point in time is gonna be Milk, Grav, and Hydro. So, definitely gonna be an interesting roster here, and see if they can come back and come and win this series. I definitely think it's possible. Lore, a very good and mechanical player, and I think that he's gonna represent us Vipers pretty well. Or well, I say us, but me as Vipers here really well. As we wait for the teams to get the green light from our director here, to get going. But yeah, Venom, they're gonna need a bounce back, and with the sub, it's gonna prove pretty difficult.
And I'd really like to see them just stop forcing the things that they have been going for. In game one, they were actually passing quite a bit, but just unable to find the final shot. I think if they go back to that game one form, they'll be in much better shape than if they just keep throwing shots at Drake's net.
Yeah, and it looks like Drake's here. They're getting the pressure put on them early, but they're able to break out pretty quickly as Milk and Grav, a bit of a double commit. The two players you don't want to see next to each other. As Geo's sending it mid. Milk able to get a huge clear down. Nobody's in the net. Can he follow it and score? No, he puts it way over. As Lore already in the corner. Gonna try and work it around. It goes down in front of the net. Day not able to get the touch that he wants, as Geo is gonna have to take it all the way down. Lore's gonna be the first one here up against Zuleta, but he's just gonna let Zuleta work what he wants. Milk throwing it out in front, nobody in front of the net. Lore doesn't get the touch, but nobody from Drake's able to finish it. As Grav sends it down, Lore able to read it in the corner. So he sends it mid. Milk is there, puts it off the crossbar. Once again, the inaccuracy coming to plague Venom. As Geo puts it all the way down. Milk able to catch it. He's going to stick with it. Gets it by one, but not past Daydreams. As Grav is going to need to do that. But Geo able to clean up the ball for his team. As both teams seem to be battling for the midfield. Lore looking for an insane angle, but not able to find it. As the ball is stuck in this yellow half here, Fishy.
And Venom, they've gotten a lot of offense. It's just the inaccuracy, like you mentioned. That last shot, it looked like Milk could have waited to just let it drop in front of the net and beaten him, instead opting to go quick. That really came back to bite him. He is still helping out on defense here, already with a Savior medal in just 2 minutes.
Yeah, and you know what? Savior medals aren't going to win you games. You're going to need to get those goals, as Milk puts a big shot on net, but two of the Drake defenders pinch it, and it goes way out. Daydreams not able to connect with that one. Zuleta, he's going to pop it up, and Milk is able to take it right off of him as Grav tries to get it past Daydreams, as Daydreams stands tall on his half. Grav off the backboard is going to get shut down by Zuleta. And now this Venom roster looking to mount on the pressure. A shot off the post once again from Milk. And Lore, he's the last one back. The sub up throws it off the backboard. Still dangerous. Daydream's a little awkward, but he gets it by one. but gets quickly cleaned up by Grav and Milk, both tag teaming to work it all the way down the field. And again, we see the inaccuracy coming to absolutely plague Venom. As so far, they have 5 shots, but really nothing threatening. As Grav another shot on net, another save away as Zuleta tries to work it out. Gets it by 1. Lore passing it down to Daydreams, who throws it off the backboard. Geo, pretty awkward. Zuleta able to clean it up, and we're seeing a whole lot of... Was that a huge bump there from Grav? But so far, we're just seeing these teams just trade touches.
And it really looks like both of them just banging it back and forth right now. Really like to see either team pick up the demo strategy like we saw from Drakes in Game 1. Really created 2 of the goals that they needed to win for that game. There we go. We see Zuleta get a midfield demo. Let's see if it helps him out.
Zuleta, you mentioned earlier, able to sub up into a Titan game. And now he's playing against his own challenger competitors. Looking outstanding, if I do say so, as Lore. He's looking outstanding as the prospect sub up for this challenger Venom roster as Graf. He's going to put it off the post once again. And Milk, he gets it by everyone, but not able to follow it up as Daydreams sits behind as it rolls up his net, or rolls up his backboard. Now Lore gets a double touch, not able to put it in. And a whole lot of boomer ball still going on. No team's really taking the initiative.
Oh!
Teams gets a huge dunk off Grav. Grav thinking he had all the time in the world, and it came down that he didn't.
Daydreams, he came off so quick to that ball. Must have used at least 50 boosts just making sure he got that 50. Grav definitely wasn't ready for that speed coming out of Daydreams after he just got that first touch.
And now, Venom, 30 seconds remaining. This is where this series comes to die, as they need to get this goal and push it to an overtime as Lore gets it over to Daydream, standing tall in the net. Kind of folds the ball a little bit, and Zuleta not able to get it. Grav and Venom still have life.
What a huge bang from Lore, really creating that, just trying to force the defense to make a good touch. And if they don't, Grav was there to clean it all up. Good response from Venom when they needed it most.
And now, this 17 seconds can still have this game end in regulation. As Grav and Milk both on top of each other. Lore needs to get back to the net. Not able to get a touch, but I don't think Daydreams was ready for the miss. As Milk on the backboard is just going to sit behind it, try and get a 50, and a big one he does as Lore sends it down. They can still win this and push this to game 4, but no. First, we're going to have to make a stop to overtime to see who's going to take this. And Fish, who do you think is going to take this overtime here?
It's really about just whoever steps up individually. Lore's really been creating it for Venom, but it seems like whatever Zuleta touches in Venom's half creates a dangerous opportunity. I think whoever one of them steps up in this overtime is going to take the series.
As Lore, he had a good opportunity there, but the defender just getting in the way. Milk with the flip reset, getting it ripped right from him. As Lore and Grav both need to rush back to make the save. As Lore gets it off him, but Grav is able to pick it up. Milk is just going to follow this down the field. As Milk stays with it, off the backboard, off the corner, sends it to Lore. Lore's there! The ball rolling in front of the net, but nobody from Venom able to capitalize. And now, Drakes, they have an opportunity. A bit of a double commit here as Milk is going to look to punish. He gets it out of his own half, but Daydream's able to shut it down from going any further. Zuleta throws it mid, Milk is there, he pops it up, Geo is able to get the save, and Lore runs back to the net and still throws it on target, and it's just gonna float in.
I talked about Zuleta stepping up, how about Geo? He gets a pre-jump save from Milk all the way back to bang it top corner, and completely shut down this series for Venom, who still have to play another one after this.
Yeah, we didn't even mention that, and now Venom, without one of their players with a sub up, it's gonna look like for this next series. They're gonna go into this next series down already, so playing up against Orbit. It's gonna be a bit of a difficulty, but it looks like we might get a player for an interview here.
Yeah, it looks like we got Daydreams maybe coming in for an interview on this one. Maybe we can ask him about those own goals, how those ones went in. How about that?
You know what? If you ask the questions, that's okay with me.
Yeah, we'll see what happens as we try and get him in here.
Mm-hmm.
Just a reminder though that Venom, they do play another series right after this, playing Orbit. And although they did lose this one, if they beat Orbit, they're still gonna jump up pretty high in the play-in standings. They might be second highest after this one, I think, since
Yeah.
they lost to Drakes.
Mm-hmm. And they're currently still sitting outside of it, so this next win could prove monumental for them as we do get Daydreams in here. Daydreams, congrats on the win today.
Thank you.
How did it feel? How did it feel?
Right. Felt good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, first stream game for me this season, and being the captain of Drake's, the new captain,
Mm-hmm.
awesome. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I definitely did throw, but
Mm-hmm.
we have Zuleta. That's,
That's true. That's true. Zuleta did play
stupid.
outstanding, and really he really played a bit over his head. I don't know if he told you this, but he actually played in a Titan League this past weekend.
Did he
And
actually?
yeah, he did. And it was against Fishy here, and Fishy said he played. He was able to hold his own, so definitely an outstanding performance from him.
I
But
wouldn't expect any less, you know?
I wouldn't either. But a few questions for you. The start of the series here looked a little shaky for you personally.
Listen, I didn't have any warm-ups today,
Okay.
right?
Mm-hmm.
I know I had an own goal, but
You did.
we regained, and
You
that's
did.
exactly what we did.
You know what? That's the important part. Closing
Yeah.
it out in a sweep.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
now,
yeah.
yeah,
And
it's
one thing, the best thing
mm-hmm.
is, just our kickoffs and stuff, absolute beast.
Yeah, they really did show in the in the last game. The kickoff strats. You know, you made him to draw him in and then punish them afterwards. I think I'm gonna have to use that in my next ranked game.
Of course.
But yeah, Fishy, do you got any questions for Daydreams here? Our great host.
Yeah, it looked like Venom, they started out on the front foot in that game one. It looked like they had all the pressure, but after that, you guys seemed to just dominate them the rest of the game. How did
Yeah.
you guys turn it around so quick?
We literally just kept our mental game like the same and positive. We didn't really care, and we're just confident,
Mm-hmm.
and that's just
Yeah.
all we gotta. We just trust each other, and that's really about it, really.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And did you guys notice that the Venom were throwing in a bunch of double commits and try to like capitalize on those, or those just opportunities just came as they came?
Uh, I think we did actually start catching on sometimes with like some double commits, but
Mm-hmm.
um, that was mostly my teammates pointing that out, not me.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, yeah.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Alrighty. I think that's all the questions that I have for you. Unless Fishy has another one for you.
Oh, I'm all out.
You're all
Congrats on
out?
the sweep though, Daydreams. That was a huge
Yeah.
win for you guys.
Thank you guys for having me. Seriously,
Yeah.
means a lot.
Yeah.
As now we're gonna go to a quick break as we get Venom a little bit of a break here in between and talk about it and hopefully get Hydro back ready. But we do have a shout out to Crispy for 4 months. Thank you, Crispy, for supporting us. And yeah, we're gonna be back after a short break.